Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hi, it's me, Solid, and great to have you here. So with the fun of last week, I have precisely spent what feels like approximately 6 hours. Not necessarily playing the game, as it has been firing for 6 hours. A mixture of things. So currently, as it stands, and I actually do get to upgrade that, but I wanted to kind of spend a little bit of time doing this. I I half refuse to do this on without some emotional support. And by emotional support, I mean somebody else watching me. Cause I have been losing my mind for the past 6 hours, and it is pretty and it is pretty simple why I've been losing my mind. Essentially, for the past 6 hours, I've been farming one of the not necessarily new events, but one of the new missions that they had on Bleach. So I had been farming that, as well as been properly, like, actually putting an effort into PvP, because I've been annoyed every single week so far. So I decided to put some effort into it, and they also decided to drop like a bunch of new accessories, which most of them were inaccessible and half of them are useless, and by half of them is just one. At least for my purposes, it will have its use, but I do have a couple of things that are kind of gonna be in concerns for my personal use of these characters. And honestly, among the issues that I have, well, let me tell you a couple of things, right? So, a couple of weeks ago, we did have, not a couple of weeks ago, but like a while back, we finally had the first, one of the first steps in, like, one of the biggest power creeps in ailment history, in my opinion. And so they introduced the status ailment plus buffs, and may have essentially rendered complete status ailment resist basically useless. And I did see my first peekings of it today, and granted, most things don't have resistances anyway, but the fact that you might need 200% resist is a little bit ridiculous in my opinion. Granted, if there's like if they upgrade the resistance, or the resistance accessories, it would be a little bit fairer, but most of us do not really care for resistances, other than when it's like something you can't really use. And if you have like a character that has like complete status, like shared complete status resistance, it doesn't really, it will stack. So those characters don't really have that much of an issue. But for those that do, or those that don't, it will end up being a little bit more of a power creep. And I don't want to like fear monger and like all that stuff. However, I did notice my meninas during like a farming stage. She actually, I do believe she did actually get debuffed by one of the bosses, and I may make a video on another song. But I did want to talk about that a little bit. It is PP Saturdays, so we're not going to talk about it too much. But I did want to kind of talk about it because I don't make too many Bleach videos lately, because honestly, hasn't really been super interesting. At least character-wise, it hasn't really been that interesting. But it's just, this game sent me farming for hours, and I wanted to talk a little bit of shit, because I finally went out of my way to actually finish upgrading the two characters here. So they're actually upgraded. I actually did something which I consider lunacy, and I'm actually gonna let me actually put it up in my edit. Yeah. I went and in my opinion, I went a little bit above and beyond, in my opinion. I think it's on greens, right? So a green and resurrections. Yep. So I upgraded. I finished up the upgrades on him, and I actually maxed his link slots on top of it. So I maxed his link slots. So Orihime should stay alive a little bit longer, to put it lightly. I also decided to swap her back to a defense kit. I generally am not sure if it really makes that much of a difference, at least in like the health perspective. I did consider using a health thing on her, and I'm not sure if I will, but it's still in the picture, and we might test it out later. But we actually do have the defense thing here, because I do think I had like a defense attack one. I think I had this one, but I don't know if I really wanted it for sure. Because I think defense is probably better. What I really wish I had is I wish I had the version that I got for actually. Here's the thing, right? They released this new accessory, and I went on my way to just completely upgrade it. After farming, for like the 6 hours, because that's how long it took. But I got the sumo fiction because they were giving one for free, which is insane to me because this is like a 30% increase in defense and like a really nutty extra attack boost on this realistically, which is truly disgusting. It's 30% extra attack, and I think it's 50% extra, 50% extra attack and 20% and 30% extra defense. It's crazy. This is probably like the highest attack bonuses we've seen on any kind of gear, which again very important on that. And I was gonna start farming for Kugo stuff because I also noticed nobody really had. I actually have these ones on the slots, but I didn't upgrade them. So I realize now that my Sajin has been absolutely rendered half useless. So I've upgraded his stuff. I'm pretty sure I even max link slotted this guy as well. I did every single attack and defense is what I had on every single one of them, so they get extra stats. I still gotta go farm his stuff for Resurrection. I did that a couple days ago, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I have farmed so much for the past couple of days that I lost my mind today. I spent 350 tickets before starting this video, so I hope you give me a pass here. Because that's been relatively rough. And it was very passively, but good God, man, I have never felt the annoyance in farming as much as I did with that one. But other than that, those kinds of upgrades, again, we did switch this to that. We did upgrade all of these ones. They all have, I believe, attack at least, because that's as much as we can get. And Orihime, every single one of her stuff is now, at the very least, every single one of these has like attack. Obviously, it can only have defense on her. That's what it can do. But she's now built like an absolute unit, even her character's here or so. So she should be definitely a little bit tankier. And I double-checked these ones. They all have their stuff, so there's really not much else I can really do for them. And I think some of them don't have the same stat allocation as Sajin does, but that's because it doesn't really make that much of a difference, at least not in his case. We did grow like an extra 1,000 stats on this, so that should hopefully help. But setting that aside, let's actually start right into it. We're gonna get a little bit over the necessary, because I have been a tune out when I go through fighting this much. But Sajin should be noticing like a very noticeable difference in like damage, like very significant. I essentially his 3 slots did not have any attack boost. So I have been missing out on like 500 extra attack for no reason. So now that that's how it is, it should be pretty good, and Orihime should be much tankier now. Or Sajin should also be definitely a little bit tankier. I'm not sure how much tankier, but we'll see. Let's see, put them like that. We're gonna try this one. This should be fine. But man, oh man, my mind has been destroyed by this game, and I cannot stand having to. Orihime should also be doing like a little bit more damage now as well. Sajin's definitely staying alive a little bit longer, to say the least. Especially with the extra attack scaling, it should be much better. Because I had the other one, and this is much better, just straight up 50% extra attack. I think probably, yeah, no, that is like, what? like a 30% boost rather than what it would be otherwise. I believe that's better than this one or even the Golden Bubble Dispenser. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if this is better than this, but I do not think so. Because this is extra defense will probably help you survive a little bit longer than stamina. Because stamina doesn't scale quite as fast or as good, so it is definitely a bit of a win or lose in that case. That against that, and then like that. Let's see how we do. All right. Yep. Okay, we're good. No, we're not. We're cooked. Yep, we lost here. I think this might have been just like definitely a bit of a DPS diff. Yeah, no, this is definitely a DPS diff. I think Sajin just needs to go a little bit faster, but his stuff is good, and I think theirs probably built better. Just tank you. That's all. Dodge, low stamina damage boost. Yeah, kind of makes sense. What do we even have on Sajin at this point? Low stamina damage boost. Yeah, that's fine. I want to see how this one goes. Even if the entire party dies, it's gonna be quite funny. Oh, they are all ascended. That's crazy. That is disgusting. What? That's crazy numbers. Holy shit. You know, I'll say it once. Sometimes stats go a little bit beyond what it really needs to, and especially with yeah, they just build them as tanks. But it's just a stall team if I've ever seen one. That's so obnoxious. Yeah, a stall team if I've ever seen one. You really can't do much against these ones. Oh yeah, defense. All stalls. I fucking hate these teams so much. And the side build? No, she's the one with the DPS. Yep. Fucking figures. Ironic. You can try to get away with these type of setups with like just massive investment in, not even massive investment, just massive. Well, that's invested as fuck. I'm fucking lying. Holy shit. I thought I had hope. There was no hope at all. So that kind of went awkward. I think honestly, the new accessories gave me a little bit too much confidence. Makes sense, but at the same time, why? Damn. From the back, meninas from the back. I see. Damn. That is fine. Could probably try this one, but other than this one, I do not know if I want to try anything else. I'm gonna try this one first. After this one. Yeah, again, like PvP to me, like it's nothing like bad. Like the new accessories gives me more hope. But we're still in the same place where I'm like, oh, new stats. Am I going to be able to get them? No, because if you run into the same thing as before, where you like cannot whatsoever use anything other than like sometimes persistence characters. Again, unless your characters are duped to hell, which even your old ones may not be because luck is sometimes shit. Running into the same issue. God, I'm so mentally tired. It is what it is. And again, nothing super serious or nothing crazy. Damn, that's rough, bud. Isn't that a little bit rough? I don't know if that little bit of extra damage has helped, but it definitely, since Orihime actually has the damage now, she actually does a little bit better. I am still not sure if it's better for me to put her on DPS. Because again, Orihime being my only range character, I need her to stay alive as long as possible. Why? Well, the range, so she will basically live longer than everybody else, as long as there's 2 range characters. This is going to be the last one. I think we're probably going to lose this one. That's correct. And then... correct. Oh, not correct. Human killer clause, damage reduction. I need more DPS. Orihime is probably, again, Orihime is probably like the biggest issue in this entire team. Let's try with that. No work, Cook. That Sergeant popped off way too hard. That's crazy. Yeah, again, with the difference of 5,000 points, it kind of goes to whatever character you have most stats. Like, even one extra dupe on these characters will be the biggest difference on top of it. And they all build them like attack characters, so it makes sense that they're gonna win over the slightly defensive one. Which is wild to me still. Yeah, again, I'm kind of vouching on dodge, trying to win here. And the reason being is, realistically, in persistence battles, that is really what wins you the fight. I will stand with this statement until the end of time, because realistically, it's just whoever loses out on first, because everybody's one tap. If you have enough dodge, you can really just kind of live through most things. But even setting with aside. Yeah, because some of them are so strong, they kind of overpower each other anyway. I'm like kind of thinking, like here's the thing about Ashen, right? So, from the beginning, since he was released, you now need yeah, you pretty much need like a poison resist character at that point. We're gonna do this one and then do this one. Oh god, and like I wish I could do like more meta stuff, but at the same time, it's like I haven't gotten lucky enough with like the accessories. It's really just all it is. And you gotta get lucky. There's no way I'm spending gems on or like orbs on that. That is so wasteful. The people that do, because you need to say meta, I am so sorry, and I do apologize for that. I will never spend that. It's good, man. Because again, they released this. This looks cool, but since this specifically made for Brave Battles, this definitely feels like a a bit of a wall that people now have to overcome again. Like a lot of walls are like introduced already. Most of the people that have walls in like the characters, right? They build up chapter sensors. They have like that entire deal. You literally build your stats with these things. 70% of your stats come from this. And it's kind of gross, realistically speaking. And even now with this one, with like, because the thing is, it's like 50% extra attack. Crazy. We're not even talking about the sub things you kind of always guaranteed, but like the thing that you're not guaranteed is the top one. Like you can always get attack rolls if you're like a good farmer. Farming is like always the thing. Again, RNG, like it's like a scaling thing, right? You can farm like 1,000 paintbrushes to reroll those stats, but you can't really do that with you can't really do that with like the proper gear. You can sometimes craft it, but some of it is starting grade, like 5-star grade, so you gotta get it from tickets is the only way to really get it. 8 seconds in a match. Nice. Alright, with that, we're probably gonna refresh the list. Let's see if we get to like top 6,000 on this. Nope, do not want to touch that. My brain hurts looking at some of these things. Like that is probably fine. Probably. Special, so they're trying to nerf us. Are they built like spiritual pressure? Son of a bitch. The hell? Bro, what? God, and again, RNG match. Not even built. It's just basically whatchamacallit. They didn't even do an ultimate, man. They've reduced their own attack, spiritual pressure. I don't even think they're properly built yet, man. Yeah, this is like a half-ass. Let's say half-ass. 1,000 attack, 1,800 of that. That's 823. Yeah, I think the reason why mine so low is literally just because of the defense. Disgusting. I don't even want to touch that one. That one just give me like bad PTSD, man. Yeah, because once you die, it's just literally up to your dodge to keep you alive longer. Which, again, not that it's necessarily like a fun thing, because I wish it was just like a stat match, but I still lose at a stat match. Try this one, and then we're gonna try this one on top. Oh god, I see those stats. That U-Hulk is gonna be unkillable. No, they're pretty much built to not take damage. Dodge, desperation, duration, reduction. That really doesn't do much. I'm gonna put him up like this, and I hope to God that you have, because he's the one with, no, who the fuck has the stats? Okay, we're cooked. We're gonna try this one, we're gonna die. I know that right away. Too far. We're dead. We're actually dead. We won? Damn, I'm impressed. Damn, girl, she did her job. She actually did her job. That's crazy. You did good. Meninas did her fucking job for once. Holy shit. Pierce barrier. No, she wanted me to die. She was for sure aware that she wanted me to die. That's insane. Holy shit, we're gonna reroll this. I refuse to. For the love of God. I think I've seen it, hold on. So I know Dusty on plan. I gotta double check. So. No, because I believe those who watch me probably can like clown on me any day. I believe it wholeheartedly. Oh good God. Channel and manage videos. Oh, that video's doing good. That's nice. Let me see. P. There we go. I don't think I've seen Dusty quite yet. Dusty, if I ever missed you, let me know, because my brain is like dying. Yeah, it would be nice with a little bit more of a live kind of thing, but I want to do this. What does she do? Yeah, no crimson. Yeah, okay. Pop this one, and then we're gonna pop this one. Alrighty. Almost a quick, easy kill. We're at 6,000. We're gonna do one more, and I think we're gonna leave it there. Yeah, I think this is probably fine. Again, some of the people sometimes scares me with like just they're going like they got like extra dupes that amazing Yamamoto looks scared. Nope, he's good. All right, we're good. We are good. That went quicker than I expected. I don't think he had dodge on him, which is a little bit surprising to be honest with you. No, he did not. I'm telling you, man, one dodge will save your life. This is built like a shit house. That's bad. That is bad. We're gonna leave it at 6,200. I will probably check it tomorrow. I believe it'll probably be fine, but setting that aside, this has been it for PvP Saturdays. Again, I got the Silma fixture, so that was kind of interesting. And again, I fixed every single one of these ones because they were not built at all, to my dismay, not realizing that I didn't have them. They are now built, which probably explains why sometimes I complain over my Sergeant not doing shit for damage. It makes sense though. When you swap around certain characters to see if something will figure it out, it is hard to remember that you don't have them built. Setting that aside, hopefully it is entertaining, interesting, and at the very least, you realize that you not have to go farm for a Silma fixture for a character that you may own in the future. Because, again, I don't actually think they're really quite as useful now, because, like, the ones that they give us is a red for domination is kind of useless. A mind accessory for the Silma fixture, right? So we have that one. It's in the next page. That actually doesn't show you. Yeah, but no, I got the Silma fixture from the mission log and stuff. And again, I think it's a fine endeavor. I don't know if they're even in the standard tab in the project, but out real quick. But again, since the only way to really get anything out of that is through these tickets or the 4 or 5 star tickets, it is. I think I've had like 10 of those at this point. I don't really care for them. But yeah, no, you end up kind of having issues with these, and I think they should probably not necessarily allow you to get them as easier, but they should definitely drop the price like 20 to 30% for this, because this is expensive already, to put it lightly. Because I used to complain about a gear in like most gachas, and like Genshin has that same shit. They're kind of doing something like that here, and it is definitely worse in the prospect because, again, the loot pool has no guarantees, has no 50/50s, nothing, absolutely nothing. And again, we got like 6 new summon, it's 5. It's 5 new summon fixtures. We got the new the fish thing, or whatever it's called. I think it's like a 5 or 4 star one. It's like a fish thing. Yeah. Not here. It's not here actually. But yeah, you get like a fish sandwich or whatever that is for domination effects, which again, kind of useless. Oh, this is here. I didn't think it was here. Okay, let's claim that. I don't think this is the one I needed, sadly. Yeah, no, I think I already have that one. I would have been really happy if it was, but no, I already had that one. I'm so upset. That makes me annoyed. The one I needed was for Orihime, but then the Pro could actually run her as DPS, possibly. And even then, she might still die from natural causes of BS. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I have been not necessarily losing my mind, but again, leave down any comments, commentary, questions, answers, and suggestions if you'd like some. Oh yeah, actually, right there. There's so many fucking times I had to click the button 47 times on this. It actually shows it right here. I farmed 470 tickets today, and about 70 to 90 of them were trying to use more tickets using my attribute quests, because I did not want to farm as long as they were trying to make me do. So I essentially went to my attribute farm quest, selected the lower one, clicked on it, and essentially consumed 15 tickets instead of the 10 that you have from one event. And I'll be honest with you, I have been farming this so much, some of these ones so much, that I found a lot. But yeah, no, this was definitely a bit of a rough day for rough couple of days for really PvP related accessories, because oh my god, I'm so tired of these. Like there's like if they release a new accessory, and I'm like, cool, another thing I can't get. And I could get it, assuming I get lucky enough, or you know, I spend enough money to get it. And that's kind of, we're running like that's gambling at that point. And again, I don't know if you're even guaranteed like a 5 star on the whole thing here. 5% chance. I don't know what are the drivers in this shit. It is a 5% still. 0.11. So that is so bad. So she got like the 3 stars, right? 60% 3 star, 35%. Yeah, it's a 5%. A pop. Yeah, and it's a 0.1%, like a 0.1% on your preferred accessory. It is times 5, so it's a 0.5% chance to get a accessory, which means it's like a 20% chance of getting the correct accessory. But then you have to like gamble it that it's like the correct typing. I think I think these things are probably like some of them, in my opinion, biggest. Because again, they give us really good accessories sometimes, and like I'll have to start looking at orders from now on because they drop that as an event, and that is definitely a necessity for PvP. But it is at the moment basically unobtainable. Anything like accessory-wise, it is unobtainable. It is basically useless. These accessories, they're good on paper. They're basically unusable, and merely because they just do not exist. But anyway, this was a relatively long one. Let me know if you have looked at the new banners, because honestly, I'll be honest with you, good characters on this banner. I already have all of them, so I'm good. I can move on. Yeah, that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one and stay solid. Bye bye. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the double video today. Bye bye.